Hello, hello. Hope you all are having a great day. Today I am going to talk about one of my favorite topics because I see people do too much sometimes. So I'm really passionate about this that less is more. Repeat that. Less is more. Less is more. Always, always. Unless sometimes more is more. I mean, if you're going somewhere fancy and you want to do something, really elaborate, more is more. But when it comes to marketing, branding, developing your business, less is more, specifically when you're just launching. Now, if you've been in business for maybe over 5 years, that's a different story, and you've done all of the branding and the marketing properly. You pretty much can do a lot of things however you want to do it. But if you are launching something new, if you are rebranding or creating a brand, less is more. So we're going to talk about that. I'm not going to keep you long. This is just going to be a short video. And if you want more, if you want to talk to me about this, if you want a consultation with me, feel free to email me at lee, at ashbyandwatts.com. All right, so less is more. Number one, how to get to the less is more and to make sure that your less is doing what it needs to do is you need to know your audience. I talk about this a lot because it is an important aspect to marketing and branding, to speaking to everything. You have to know who you're speaking to, who you're marketing to, who your key and target audience is. And that means knowing, yes, of course, their age, the age range, knowing how they purchase, where they purchase, what they're reading, what they're listening to, what moves them, what their key emotions are. And of course, not everyone fits into one demographic and one description just perfectly. But if you know generally what you're targeting and who you're targeting, that helps with your marketing and branding tremendously. And it helps with the less is more. Because when you know who you're talking to exactly and what's important to them, what they're listening to, what they're reading, what's helping them drive their decisions when it comes to your specific industry, you will know how your messaging should be tailored and what you should say and where you should say it. Okay? So less is more once you really, really know who your target audience is. So the fear with this is that we get money hungry and a little greedy. I'm sorry to say this, but we think that I want to make a lot of money and I want to reach the masses, so I've got to say this to everybody. But when you're launching, get very clear on one target audience and go for that. Now, I'm not saying that you can't eventually add another campaign onto that you can reach out to another audience and tailor your messaging for that. But for now, let's start simple. Know your one target audience so we can do less is more and go for that audience. Okay, so second point is know your message. So again, if I take marketing and branding, for example, there are so many aspects to marketing and branding, so many different directions I could go and talk about, and I will sometimes talk about that, but I'm not looking for you necessarily to know me by any of those things. I am more passionate about clarity and finding time to market within your business. I'm really big on clarity and keeping things really simple and tight and strategy. So those are kind of like the two or three things that I really like to talk about when it comes to marketing and branding. Therefore, I offer clarity sessions. I help people with strategy, and I've recently launched an online course about productivity and marketing. So those are the things that I want you to know me for. That is my message. So I'm always going to tailor my marketing around those messages. Yes, I can talk about a million different things, but these are the things that I'm most passionate about. These are the things that I hear constantly from my audience that they're struggling with. So that is what I'm wanting to deliver. So now, when it comes to your business and the different audiences that you're dealing with, What are they saying that they need? What is it that you can offer them? What should your message be? And it shouldn't be something that is completely foreign to you or that you have to learn about. It should be important to you as well. So where are the synergies? What's important to you, and what is the message that you'd like to deliver to your target audience? Get very, very clear with that. It shouldn't be so broad. It shouldn't be so big, because again, I could say, hey, I just want to be known for marketing. And marketing is so huge. No, I want them, yes, it's great if you know me for marketing, but I want to be very clear on what type of marketing or what aspects of marketing and branding I want to be known for. So get very clear on what your target message should be for your target audience. Lastly, know how you want to deliver and package your messaging. So again, less is more. Get very clear on what your brand should look like, what the feel should look like, what your colors should look like. I highly recommend people getting professional photos, so when you use your photos, when it relates to your brand, it's simple, it's clear, it's the same colors, the same look, so that people get used to knowing you, and you build credibility, you build consistency, you build loyalty. Those are really important when you're launching and taking off. Again, less is more. Less is more. So how do you want to package whatever you're doing? Again, how it looks. Make it simple for people to consume the information. It's not cluttered. It's not complicated. It's not all over the place. It is less is more. Very simple. Going in for it. Making it easy for your clients, your customers, your audience to consume. So I hope this is helpful for you. For those of you that have a million ideas out there, and there are so many things that you want to launch and so many things that you want to do, I promise you will get to every single one of them. Just launch your first thing perfectly. And well, not perfectly, because there's always going to be things you could do better or maybe improvements here and there, but really focus on launching one thing first, getting your message and your audience really clear on who you are, what you're doing, and then start adding other things onto that as you go. All right, hope you all are having a great day. If you have any questions for me, feel free to contact me at Lee, at ashbyandwatts.com. Have an amazing day and good night, good afternoon. All right, have a good one.